Europe has spent centuries preparing for freezing winters, but today it is losing the battle against extreme heat. Across France, Germany, Spain, Italy, and several other countries, records are breaking. The temperatures have pushed Europe into a full scale climate emergency. People are dying, and temperatures have crossed 40 degrees Celsius in many regions. It might be very normal for Indians, but for Europe, a city, a country made for just the extreme weathers, this is too much. Roads have buckled, train services have been disrupted, and power systems are under heavy pressure. And mind you, the hospitals are reporting a sharp rise in heat related illnesses. But at this point, another heat wave exposes. It is actually exposing a weakness that has been building for decades. For generations, European homes were designed to keep the heat inside. Thick walls, insulated roofs, airlight windows, and compact buildings helped families to survive for the long winters. But those same homes, same buildings, are now trapping the heat during the summers as well, turning the homes into what experts call as the heat traps. Scientists say that Europe is now the fastest warming continent on the planet Earth, warning that nearly twice of the global average. Climate experts say that they believe that latest heat wave is being driven by a combination of long-term global warming and weather pattern known as omega block, the high pressure system that traps hot air over the region for days, allowing the temperature to keep rising. The impact is becoming deadly. French health authorities say that nearly 1,000 excess deaths were recorded during the latest heat wave, and according to the World Health Organization, more than 200,000 people have died from the heat-related causes, and across the Europe in the past 4 years. Experts say that many of these deaths could now have been prevented just with a better preparation, but as of now, the reality is Europe is not prepared. And now heat is working as a silent killer. Unlike the floods, earthquakes, it leaves behind no collapsed buildings, no dramatic images. Instead, quietly puts the pressure on the heart, kidney, lungs, older people, children, and outdoor workers, and those with existing healthcare problems with the greatest risks. Now, that's not all. There's another challenge. Around 1 in 5 European homes, there is no air conditioning. Unlike the countries like Asia and Middle East, Europe traditionally relied on the natural ventilation because of the extreme summers were rare. And now the governments are being questioned and basically forced to think how the cities are built. Why were they not neutral? And many European cities are expanding the cooling centers, planting more trees, creating shaded streets, as well as redesigning the buildings to stay cooler without too much electricity. Now the lesson is becoming clearer. Europe's biggest challenge is no longer surviving the cold. It is now how to learn to survive in the heat. Because as the climate change accelerates, this may be a story more than unusual summer. It may be a Europe's normal in the coming years.